So we're doing a warm-up here for biceps and triceps, basically arm day workout. So I'm not in a huge rush this morning for my workout. I got a lot of good time on my hands. So we're gonna focus on a proper warm-up. And what I'm doing here is a superset of bicep curls and skull crusher extensions with the dumbbells. So I started with a relatively low weight, like 25 pounds, 20 reps in the bicep curls, and then 20 reps on the extensions. Did 2 sets of that. Now I did 30 pounds, and now we're gonna do 35 pounds. So again, not a ton of super heavy weight here. We're just kind of warming up. And maybe we'll just do 12 reps, 15 reps with the 35 pounds here. So that's what we're gonna get after. So now we're gonna just do, like I said, 10 reps, and definitely got a good little mini pump here. Definitely yesterday's high day showing itself. So just 10 reps. We're gonna just really concentrate on the form and be, really squeezing, and also on the way down, taking it slow. gonna be the final 2 exercises, one for bicep, one for tricep. So we're gonna finish them off here by doing a dumbbell overhead tricep extension. And one of the things I see a lot of people do is they don't use enough weight. You know, I see guys with adequate strength and size using 30, 40, 50 pounds for both their triceps, and that is definitely not enough weight. And usually it's not the correct form, but we're doing 90 pounds here, about 15 reps. My triceps are fairly strong, so I like to go heavy. But if you don't have a spotter and you're throwing the weight back to yourself, you just gotta be a little careful. But so we'll do about 15 of those, and then we'll do a bent over dumbbell concentration curl, just bent over the bench. So basically superset those. And we're using 40 pounds for the concentration curl, just going for 10 reps, so kind of like a moderate heavy weight. It's just really focusing on that squeeze to get the peak. That's something I incorporated in off season, using that curling method, and I think it puts a lot of tension on an area of the muscle that I need to develop better. So.